So you suggested that Nigeria may consider retaliatory measures if attacks continue. What did you really mean by that? What options are on the table for you?
Those options are not on the table for me. The options are on the table for our legislators. They themselves will come up with, what steps that need to be taken to make South Africa feel the pinch.
Talking about legislators, Madam Minister, Senator Adams Oshomole has suggested measures against South Africa business interests such as MTN and DSTV. Is that something government is actively considering, or do you think it would also ultimately hurt Nigeria as much as South Africa?
Well, when it gets to situations like this, of course, it's necessary to be temperate and to apply caution. But you see, when your citizens are being harassed, when your citizens are really people who have spent years, and mind you, these are citizens, some of them are married to South Africans, they have children who have known nowhere else as home but South Africa. Now, under these circumstances, they're asking not just the Nigerians, but they're asking their South African wives, they're asking their children to leave South Africa. Like I indicated before, these huge conglomerates, and by the way, there are over 120 companies, South African companies, that are operating in Nigeria. Nobody is asking them to provide proof of identity. Nobody is asking South African staff that go to work there, whether they're South Africans or Nigerians. And nobody is taking over their shops or their businesses. But this is happening to Nigerians in South Africa. So I think at some point in time, we really have to review what options we have on the table. I mean, we have MTN, we have MultiChoice, we have Stanbic, Protea, so many South African brands, spanning multiple sectors.
Do these brands have anything to worry about given the development in South Africa?
It's actually a reputational damage because this is quite sad because the late Madiba, Nelson Mandela, God rest his soul, worked so hard to project South Africa as the bastion of Pan-Africanism. And in one fell swoop, these anti-migrant vigilante groups have destroyed what this man sacrificed 28 years in prison for. So it's a reputational damage. Even in South Africa itself, people are canceling concerts, conferences are being canceled. South Africa has been stained, with the stigma of a xenophobic country. Right. So this is not something that I think they're going to be very comfortable with in the long run.
All right. Let me turn to another issue. We'll get back to that if we still have time.